So in at number 10, this daiquiri very nearly didn't make my top 10, but it's one that I just can't do without. And it's a simple raspberry daiquiri, and it is made incredibly tasty by the Bristol raspberry syrup. Now, I've played about with different rums in this daiquiri, and I always come back to my favorite, a proper typical Cuban, light, clean, crisp, slight note of vanilla rum. I just think this is where it's at today. There are different rums coming out, don't get me wrong, but I think this just makes it. So 60ml double bubble of your favorite white unaged rum, 30ml 1 ounce of lime juice, and then 20ml of this incredible raspberry syrup that actually tastes like you're eating raspberries. Might also be ranking my favorite Nick and Nora glass in order as well. I can't get over that raspberry note. It is that raspberry with that rum that just works so well. Zingy, tart, sweet, juicy, but most importantly for me in a daiquiri, light, clean, crisp and bright. That's a stunner. Now in at number 9, this daiquiri is going to split opinions. I'm calling it a spiced passion fruit and vanilla daiquiri, but for many people, they'll just simply call this a spiced rum swap in a porn star martini. Now the spiced rum here, this is important to note, this is not your typical spiced rum because there's no spices in Dropworks spiced drop rum. All they've done is clever aging using a blend of different barrels which get different notes coming through. It's still got that spicy flavour, but 0 spices. So we're going for a 60ml double bubble of Dropworks Spice Drop, 30ml of lime juice, 20ml of Real's passion fruit infused puree syrup. That just means there's actual puree in there. It's 40% passion fruit puree and 60% sugar. And then just 10ml of Real's vanilla syrup. It's a daiquiri, no need to garnish. Oh, that is super good. That spice note from the rum. The passion fruit is very different for me for a porn star martini because of the passion fruit that I'm using. That's super good for a daiquiri. Now in at number 8, this daiquiri is way too easy to drink. I adore hibiscus and rum. This is a spiced, funky hibiscus daiquiri. So split base rum for this. First up, I'm going for Dropworks Clear Drop, a lovely, beautiful, rounded, unaged rum. It's a 40%er, and I'm actually going for 50ml. And when I want that slightly funky note to a cocktail, I do love combining it with Dropworks Funk Drop, 63% ABV. You've all heard of Ray and Nephew. This is the British equivalent, and this is fantastic. So just 10ml. 30ml of lime juice. As I said, I adore hibiscus with rum cocktails. It's one of the most underrated tropical flavors. This is pretty much one of the only brands you get, but you can make your own hibiscus syrup quite easily. But 20ml. And then instead of cinnamon or nutmeg or clove kind of spices, I want a chili spice. So we're going for the Ms. Better's Capsicum. I don't want much in here. Remember, my normal sweet spot's about 8 to 10 drops. I'm just going for 5. Hibiscus daiquiris are so good, but with hibiscus and that funk and that little bit of spice, that is incredible. And then in at number 7, this is the first classic daiquiri in this list. It's just simple rum, lime, and sugar. There may be one more, there may be 2 more coming out in my top 10. But this is exquisite. It's a combo of the Funk Drop and the Clear Drop, just with lime and sugar. So this time I'm going for a slightly different ratio on the split base. I'm actually going for 45ml of the Clear Drop, and then 15ml of this 63% Funk Drop. So I'm just upping that ratio to 15ml, an extra 5ml compared to the previous cocktail. 30ml 1 ounce of lime juice, and then 20ml of a 2-to-1 sugar syrup. A classic daiquiri will always be one of my favourite cocktails. That is just superb. That little funky note that comes over the top there just rounds it off. Light, clean, crisp and bright. Smashable. Cheers. Now in at number 6, if this daiquiri was on a bar menu, there is every chance that I would order it every single time. It is fun, but with layers of flavours. So this is a mango and almond daiquiri, but it's the rum that makes it. Now this rum is Cuban, it's Ron Cubay. Again, one of my favorite all-time rums. It's the Añejo Suave. It's aged in sherry barrels. It's got an extra little bit of sweetness to it. I'm not a typical lover of sherry aged rum, but for some reason, I think it's the style of rum more than anything. This just hits. So 60 ml double bubble of Ron Cubay Añejo Suave, 30 ml 1 ounce of lime juice, 20 ml of this delicious, incredible mango infused puree syrup. And as I said previously, that just means that 40% of that is actual mango puree, not nasties, not flavor compounds, not juices, mango, proper mango. And I want some orgeat syrup, which is simply an almond syrup blended with orange blossom or orange flower water. I want 10 ml. A little bit thicker than a typical daiquiri because of that mango, but that is beautiful, fun and fruity, and that layer that rum brings, that sherry aged rum over the top there with that almond and mango note, that is flipping incredible. So now we're down into my top 5 daiquiris of all time, and this one at number 5 is a banana daiquiri, and this is my favorite way to make it. Now with this, I think the rum choice for me is critical. That's why I've gone for Stella. It's a 4 rum blend, a blend of cane juice, agricole cane juice, and molasses rums. You've got Swaziland, Dominican Republic, Reunion, and Jamaican rum in here, and it is incredible for this sort of stuff. 60 ml, 2 ounces. Then I've got my creme de banane. I'm just using Giffard here. I much prefer this in a daiquiri to Tempus Fugit. I love the Tempus Fugit banana in other sort of tiki styles, but when it comes to daiquiris, this romps it for me. 15 ml, 30 ml, 1 ounce of lime juice, 20 ml of a 2-to-1 sugar syrup. And then these little beauties are a fantastic addition to a banana daiquiri. It's banana and bergamot bitters. And I just want 12 drops. Bergamot's like an Italian citrus. Go on, give me a thumbs up if you like a banana daiquiri. That, with that Stella, is so damn tasty. That layer of funk with that level of banana, that is super delicious. I flipping love this. Then in at number 4, I might be completely on my own with this daiquiri, but I love it. And this is the Funky Guava Daiquiri. This started life at Rumfest a few years ago with Dropworks rum that I was banging out on a stand, and I've just fallen in love with it ever since. Now, a slight ratio change again with the Dropworks and the Funk Drop rum, because I actually want more Funk Drop this time. So I'm actually going for 40 ml of the clear drop and then 20 ml of this overproof beast from Dropworks, 63% ABV. 30 ml, 1 ounce of lime juice, and then 20 ml of one of my favorite syrups from Real, the guava. I just cannot get enough of this stuff. And I do like to balance that guava with some 2-to-1 sugar syrup, because it's not actually that sweet. It's guava forward, but it's not overly sweet. So 10 ml of 2-to-1. Honestly. Guava, get yourselves some guava puree, because it will change your lives if you love rum cocktails. Oh my God. So here we go. We're now counting down my top 3 daiquiris of all time. And in at number 3 is a coconut daiquiri. And I always come back to coconut syrup when I make this. So first up, the rum. You might be tempted to go something from Barbados or Jamaica, but I always come back to Cuban, lighter style of rum. For me, it just works, especially with coconut. So 60 ml double bubble Ron Cubay Carta Blanca. 30 ml, 1 ounce of lime juice. Then the final ingredient is your coconut syrup. I've tried this with coconut rums. I've tried this with coconut liqueurs, and they all taste great, but I always come back to a coconut syrup. I would probably never use a cream of coconut in a coconut daiquiri because I want something lighter. So for me, it is always syrup. And I'm gone 20 ml. That is as tropical as they come. Oh, that is too dangerous. It's just like drinking coconut milk, coconut water. Oh, then at number 2, this was so close to being my favourite, but it is at number 2. This is a pineapple daiquiri. Now again, I've played about with making this so many different ways. Pineapple rum, a pineapple liqueur, but I always come back to that Real pineapple. I've had this syrup for many years and I flipping love it. Now for me, half the reason I don't use a pineapple rum is because I do like that funky note with the pineapple. I think that just works quite well. So the Stella is here, again, 4 rum blends. You've got agricole cane juice and molasses. You've got Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Swaziland and Reunion. Going for a 60 ml. So you don't get that funk note from pineapple rums, and I think that's what it misses. 30 ml, 1 ounce of lime juice. And as I mentioned, this Real pineapple is incredible. 40% of this bottle is pineapple puree. So not flavour compounds or anything like that, like sugar syrups. This is a puree infused syrup. Fantastic. 20 ml. Then like the Real Guava, it's not overly sweet, it's flavour forward, so I do like balancing with 10 ml of 2:1 sugar syrup. Now the final ingredient that I just found in the last couple of years with this is some saline solution. You could just add a pinch of salt, or this is a 20% solution. I'm just going to add 5 drops. And it's goddamn the best pineapple daiquiri you will ever make. That saline solution makes it, just gives it, rounds that pineapple work. I always use saline with like pina coladas and it just elevates the pineapple note. It is absolutely incredible. The rum works. That could quite easily be my number 1, but this is a banger for number 2. So here it is. This is number 1, hands down my favourite daiquiri of all time. I love flavoured daiquiris. I love purees. I love fruits. But I just cannot live without the classic Ron Cubay Daiquiri. This brand has been in my collection now for many years. I fell in love with it the first time I ever had it. It is the most underrated rum in my opinion. People just don't talk about it or drink about it enough. Proper, authentic Cuban rum, Carta Blanca, 60 ml, 2 ounces. It's like the perfect daiquiri and mojito rum. And 30 ml of lime juice. And then this time, 15 ml of 2:1 sugar syrup. So a classic 2-1 half daiquiri. And we're going to serve that up in my favourite Nick and Nora glass of all time as well. And that will always be my favourite daiquiri. That is absolutely first class. Light, clean, crisp, bright, fresh, zingy, citrusy, rummy, touch of vanilla note. That is just absolutely top drawer. So I hope you enjoyed my top 10. What would be your top 5 daiquiris of all time? Could be straight rum, different rums, it could be fruity ones. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you next time when I count down something different. Cheers.